So, this is Pop from Son&PopCo-OP. Got a new computer. Everything's working fine. Got the microphone set up again after a few false starts. And I'm going to revisit one of the first games we looked at, which didn't work very well, which was 7 Days to Die. It's on ultra settings. They've got a new engine. The trees look just fantastic. They've got active weather, clouds, shadows, everything else. I started a new game, single player, and this is the world it started me in. I've traveled a little bit, but primarily the first thing I found, and this is why I want to show this is quite interesting. It looked not incredibly exciting from outside. Just a little bit of a house with a fence around it. It had garbage and bits and pieces of metal here and there, including the rusted hulk of a car. So I came in here and I started picking up metal because it's a metal poor world here. There are no mines. The caves appear to be gone. You used to find cliff sides with lots of metal on them. I even dug down in a different game and found no veins of metal underground. So, got to pick up metal where you can find it. But over here where you see this structure, which I've since built, there was 9 pieces of concrete and a metal plate in the ground. And you'll see the reason for why I built this structure in just a minute. I broke the metal, and underneath it was a iron grating like you'd see in a bank. And below that were some, well, the walls were ductwork. So I decided to investigate further. See, there's the ductwork. I climbed down using ladders, obviously. There was a metal ductwork there. I put a candle there because I can't put it directly beside the ladder. Same thing over here. Don't want it dark in here. There's another metal grate here. And when I looked down, I saw something down here. And lo and behold, some sort of a fallout shelter, a bomb shelter, whatever. 4 beds, there's bookcases, couches, a gun safe, lockers. Oh, look at that tank top. I missed that. Gun safe had some parts. I've since picked up some because I did manage to get all the way over here to the central town. 13 north by whatever. This is the central town. It's not a very safe place to be, particularly when you're only using scrap metal armor. Doesn't afford great protection. Yes, you'll notice some purple items. When I started the game, I gave myself a couple of items. I assumed that I was on a hunting trip or something. So I have a decent crossbow, a decent club. I've since picked up an axe and a pickaxe. Built a couple hammers and things. But I started with glasses, a hat, pants, shirt, and boots, which I no longer have because I've since built better boots. So this is what I found. I thought it was quite interesting. This used to be the entrance. There's a little door here. I've sealed this entrance off with concrete. Use this as my only entrance because much like the ranch houses that I find here and there, I find it one of the safest configurations. Don't fall. That's how I have a sprained leg. Falling back into that hole, even with the ladder there. So it's fairly close to an area that had corn, so I picked up the corn. This is my configuration for safely hiding the entrance to my home. The zombies cannot cross that, particularly if that's up. The spikes kill them if they get to that wall, and they'll have a hard time breaking through the concrete. That configuration came about because of the ranch houses that you find scattered about. Let's go find one. The closest ranch house is this guy over here. 4 kilometers distant. Let's go have a walk. Or a bit of a jog, as it were, even with my splinted leg. Breaking your leg is not as easy as it used to be. They had a problem there with one of the builds, but it still happens. And the biggest problem is the damn splint never seems to want to come off. There's a lot of these tent farms here and there. I wonder why some of the rocks are darker than others. This place is empty because I cleared it out yesterday. Unfortunately, there's not much of anything in here. Flashlight. That could come in handy. So this ranch house is here. And a pig. Stop running. Somehow I still missed. Something sees me. Oh, it died. I heard it. Oh, there's... Go away. And it's starting to rain. On top of which they can smell me. Anyway, I'll get to this ranch house quickly. Ah, yes, it's in a hollow down here. I can get a good look at it. I don't need to actually go down there. You see, the configuration is there's a balcony all the way around and there's a stone base. The very first building that Diogo and I did, we took one of these and fortified that wall, and we had the upper floor to come down, and we put spikes around it. I've since modified that to use something with a slightly smaller size, because that thing's huge on the inside. And on the outside. Too bad this isn't a cave. However, don't get stuck in here. Stupid fat guy. He actually spawned there. But he's stuck. can't punch lower than where he's standing, so he can't break through that fence. They've also changed the windows. That used to be an entire wall of window, and now it's bits and pieces. Anyhow, I should get back to my home. Unless I can find a cave or some minerals somewhere. But even looking down the insides of these holes, you can see that there's nothing there. Damn it, I can't get up there to see what that was. I thought that that looked like it may possibly have been something other than stone. I know what minerals used to look like. I can't seem to find any. That's just dirt. Come on, climb. Can't climb. I was thinking I might need to dig myself out. This has gone on a lot longer than I expected it to. There you go. All you see is rocks. Rocks and rocks and dirt. And that's sandstone. Nothing useful. Right, I'm calling it off. I'm going to head back home.